Yep.
This one was back, eh?
Hello.
Yeah, you got the interview man, that's great. Sorry.
Hey, boys. What's up?
He's running back.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rapid Pajala here, bringing you for this 100% race. And a bit like Governor in the bedroom, I thought I was going to be solo for most of the night, but I'm actually joined in the commentary box by the one, the only Winter. Good evening, mate. How are you?
Good evening, Rapid. Yeah, I'm doing good. I woke up with a little pep in my step today.
Very
I'm
good.
pretty excited for this.
Yeah, the 100%ers, it really does test the boys. It's, short qualifying, and then we've got the 100% race and 71 laps around this iconic track here in Brazil in São Paulo. So, yeah, it's going to be a absolute humdinger of a race. Last week, we had some very good results, and last week's results, we'll just check in on those. ELK, really good performance from him and JB33, we can see on the screen. Those guys really dominated the race from start to finish, and they were in a class of their own all night, weren't they?
Yeah, massive battle all the way through the entire race. And then there was a big last lap drama where Epic finally got past Creeper, and then Creeper had a massive stunt at the end of the race.
Very true.
Which is, it was quite shocking, to be honest.
No, exactly. So see how they go. Well, the boys are actually on track, so let's go out and go live as they get started, and we can go for it. Yep.
Yes, no. Sorry for cutting you off here, but Piercat's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
Well, there we go. If it goes bad to worse, Piercat, but there we go. Hopefully we've got the strats, and we've also got a bit of the graphics working. So hopefully the guys have been getting me the correct numbers. A few of them have been picking Formula One drivers' numbers, which was interesting to try and get through. But we'll go through that, and hopefully a few of the guys will have it better on the stats or the graphics tonight. So so we're riding on board right now with Coops right now, and hopefully we'll ride on board with the Ferrari for the first time on the first lap for him. So he'll be the first one across the line in the Ferrari. So it's right on board with him as he goes down this famous straight for the very first time, and he will be our first runner. Comes down here to the center S's into turn one, brakes just at the 100-meter mark. The lift and coast really coming into effect. Hits the turn two and into turn three. Down here to Curva de Sol, accelerating through the overtake mode, accelerating away. DRS is engaged, or the street mode, brakes just at the 100 into turn four. A little bit too wide for his liking, particularly for his first lap, but this is definitely a side up. Comes down here into this famous turn 6 and 7. Car just wants to sway a little bit to the left and a little bit too wide, but he has invalidated. I think he has. So he's actually out there. He has, yes. And how was your Tier 2 race, mate? How did it all go for you?
It was going good. Got a good start. Bit of chaos on the start, but I climbed all the way up to P7, and then obviously I got damage early on or later, disconnected, which wasn't really great. Finished, I think it was P17.
Right, okay.
After starting P12, but one thing I do want to bring up is the team of the week from Abu Dhabi. We do have Sick Party in the comments box with us.
Congratulations.
Do you want to take it away?
Yeah, mate. Audi, team of the week. Congratulations, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me here, you two.
Yes. We do apologise for not getting you on a little bit earlier for your moment of glory, but you know what, mate? Beggars can't be choosers. And, tell us a bit about the team. How did they go? Who were your standouts for the week?
Well, for last week, I believe my two standouts, because would obviously be my two podium sitters of Connor OCE and Katusha Katusha in Div 1. Oh, he got P4, but it's close enough. And Connor in Div 2, he got second, I believe, which is, second or third. So, but overall, we had a really consistent week. You know, like we didn't win any races, but we still were up there consistently in almost every div. So I'm fairly happy about it.
That's good. Excellent. So in terms of winning, how many points did you win the week by?
We ended up in second overall, only behind Williams by 8 points in the end of it, but still.
Mate, you take the wins.
We're up there in the overalls.
Exactly. You take the wins as they come, which is great. So congratulations to you. So this week in Brazil, how's it gone? We obviously, we come into this last one, Div 4. And how's the team looking for this week?
I think we looked really strong last night, I must say. I was really impressed by what my Div 3 boys were doing. Other than that, though, I think the week's been sort of mediocre. For Div 2, I DNF'd in the race, and then my teammate was on the podium, so...
Okay.
A bit of an up and down, so, you know. almost an Audi sandwich. But
Fair enough. Now, we obviously don't want to play favourites, but who's your tip from the Audi team tonight? Is it going to be Mars or is it going to be Milano? Who do you think's going to come up in front with those two guys?
It's difficult to say. I believe they can both do fairly well tonight, and like it should be easy double points for both because top 20 points for 100% race.
Yep, good.
It's just we just got to see what happens for the however long it is, like 71 laps, I think.
Yeah, but top 20, you've got to finish though to get points. Remember, so that's and this track is synonymous for some late safety cars and a lot of action, particularly at the start as they go into the centre S's. So, what was the pep talk to the boys before the race? What did you go through? Any sort of words of wisdom? What should they be looking out for tonight?
Well, the main thing, I just really made sure they knew about the strategy.
Yeah.
I made a few mistakes. I made a fairly big mistake last week with one of their strategies with the fuel, especially, which led to them being on low fuel mode for the last lap, which I'm going to avoid this week, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But high expectations going into this round.
Very good, mate. And what about yourself, Winter? Any talk for the team of the week, TP?
Party, yeah, you did have a bit of a mediocre week this week, but obviously we focused on next week. Next week, give me a second to hold on to my bearings. Last week, how was the overall feeling of the team during that Abu Dhabi section of the round one?
I had a lot of, like, going into the first week, so still sort of in that preseason era, I had a lot of confidence in the team, and it definitely paid off as we ended up the week second in the overalls, not that far off Williams. So I mean, hopefully in these next few weeks we can really hit our stride and just, thrash everyone else in the overalls.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good goal. No. That's a good goal, Sick Party. Is there anything more you'll be looking for your drivers to improve or possibly do better? Is there anything?
Well, they're already performing to a pretty, I'm very happy with how all my drivers have been performing. You could say that anyone could be a little bit better, but overall I'm really happy with my boys, so.
Good on them. Excellent. So, look, as the TP for the week, a hot lap with one of your boys. Which one would you like us to ride on board during qualify? Would you like to go on Milano or Mars? Who are we going to choose? And we'll do a hot lap with them a little bit later on so you can sit back and enjoy one of your boys going around for a hot lap.
Just do whatever one's out on track next.
Okay,
or
right,
for a hot lap, I think.
Okay, cool. No problems at all. Well, look, congratulations again, team of the week of the Audis. Congratulations. Hopefully you can keep it up for the rest of the year. Obviously, round one down, a long, long way to go, but it's a good way to start. Congratulations, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you in Team of the Week next week when we beam live round 3.
Yeah, thanks for having me, you two, and I will, hopefully one of my boys will be in for the interview after the race.
Well, let's see. Let's count that through. So, Cruz is in the pits with a P9. And Mars is down there in P15, so you'd expect more from him. Thanks very much for the Audi TP for joining us tonight. Nice to have him in the commentary box, and he'd be pretty happy with the way that they've started, Winter.
Yeah, they would be. It would be very excited, very happy. Gives them a good confidence boost for the race to come.
Yep, exactly. So look, we're on board on Ham or Epic, who was our winner last week. I expect big things here from the McLaren as he comes through Sector 2 into Turn 8. Car just a little bit unstable, but he's gone purple Sector 1. Improving as they go along down to this tight Turn 10. Hugs the apex, nicely done. He's really got a nice line here, has Ham. Through here, or EP1, accelerating away, braking just through. As we go to overtake mode down to this famous straight here in San Polo. Purple, so he's definitely faster. How much faster, we're not too sure, and it looks like it's going to be EP and Creeper again up there in the top positions. Across the line and pole, 109.211, shots fired by the McLaren. We're running on board now with Creeper. He's on his second lap. He's gone a personal best into Sector 1 as he comes through this famous inner area of the San Polo track. Brakes hard, just clips the apex. Doing okay here. Accelerating away through turns up to this famous... This car just wants to get a little bit out of stable, push you wide as I go down here in the Mugula. I'm really bad with I'm bad with English, mate. I'm not that better with Portuguese, I can tell you that much. And no, geez, he misses the apex, but he's gone purple in sector 2. So these two guys are sort of battling out for pole. They've got themselves leaping straight about four tenths faster than the rest of the field. Comes across the line, hugs the apex, and 264. Just short, Winter. Just short.
Just short by what is it, like 500,000? Oh, he spun it.
He did.
Oh.
He did too, didn't he?
Yeah, he just got a bit unstable on the entry curve of turn 1. It was,
into center.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Into center.
Yep. So tell us,
that.
we are, and your race. Sorry, we got a chance. You started off. How did it all go? How did it pan out? I just were you happy? Oh, geez, Judd's gone lefty, going into turn 9. Just did a tank slapper out. He went, and he's done for that lap. That's all done but finished. Who else have we got on a hot lap here? Winter.
I think we got Vroms on a lap right now.
Sorry?
I think we got Vroms on a lap.
Groms?
The Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Vroms.
Groms. Oh, yeah, Vroms. Yeah, 14. Okay. Let's have a ride aboard of the Aston Martin. Yep. Take it away, Winter.
I'm not really good with the track either. But you head to Zhongzhou. You're going to head to Zhongzhou. Is he going to... Or he doesn't really use all the entry to focus on the exit. Is he going to get a good toe from his teammate here? He is. Is it going to be an improvement for Vroms?
Wow.
It is.
Into the 10s, almost into the 9s. Not a bad little effort from the Aston Martin. But he finds himself 9 tenths behind his teammate.
Yeah, wow. Is there anyone else that we can see who's on the lap? Who's just improved? Uncle Morty's gone to P4.
Be interesting to see what happens now with these two guys. I mean, they were leapfrogs ahead. Well, lights from lights out. You know, you've got EL and Coops really just set the pace, or Creeper set the pace from the start, and they just didn't seem to be. No one really challenged them, but we'll see what happens tonight and what the stewards look at. Are they tier 3 pace or do they stay here in tier 4? A long way to go. I mean, we've got that 100% race, so yeah, I've got the Buttermenthols at the ready tonight, Winter. I'm expecting to take a few of them to be able to keep the commentary going for all 100%.
Yeah. I have something on standby too. I'm a bit...
Yeah, exactly. So riding on board with Milano here as he comes down the straight here, he's slightly down on his best time. 1:10.1, and he's actually coming into the pit, so he's finished for that. What about Bobby? He's looks like he's done as well. He's got 100%. He's coming around for... Oh, he's invalidated. What about Roll Me One Kenobi? Okay. Is he coming into the pits? Not too sure. He's pretty slow here. Looks like he is, mate. He's run out of fuel, so he's not going anywhere. Coops.
Pogo's on the lap, I think.
Yeah, sorry?
Pogo's on the lap, I think.
Hogo the Haas. Let's have a look here. Yes, he is. Okay, so he comes down the straight. Take it away, Winter.
Into turn 4. Is he going to use all the entry curve? No, he's not. He's going to hit the apex very nicely up to the horseshoe. What's he looking on the batteries? Oh, he's invalidated. No.
He's invalidated. We go on a board on these guys and they invalidate everywhere. Unbelievable. What about Conroy? What's he doing? He's engaged overtake mode as he comes down into turn 4. He's really drained the battery into turn 4. Hits the apex quite nicely. Drags it out into turn 5. Down into the horseshoe here of turn 6 through to turn 8. Clips the inside apex. He's got a personal best here. Braking hard into turn 8. Does Conrad go? In the other McLaren, his teammate currently sitting on provisional pole with a 109.211. Conrad through into turn 10. Famous Lewis Hamilton lost his Scheisenhausen down there, broke into somebody. And then down here, Portuguese Jun Cao. Sounds like a Chinese dish to me, but anyway, up to the front straight here. Sorry, Winter?
I'm just going to correct Zhang Sao. I'm just going to correct you there.
Zhang Sao, there we go. Portuguese lessons via Winter, $99 per month. And across the line he goes 110.288, so a slight improvement from Conrad. What about the caddy of Jude? Well, actually in the Cadillac. No, he's got himself out of the road. These boys are all on just getting themselves out of the road at the moment. What about Creeper? Looks like after that spin, that's right on board with DR3, comes down the straight. Brakes hard, clips into turn. Another slight improvement, but he's less than a tenth down, Winter, as he comes into the famous horseshoe of section 2. Clip that inside apex if you dare, but it was a little bit too wide for my liking, so that's cost him valuable time. And yeah, he's invalid. He's definitely pulled the pin on that race. What about Uncle Morty, Winter? Looking okay in the Alpine.
I think he's just finished the lap.
He has actually, hasn't he?
I don't think he improved though, or unless he's on a double out lap. It's very possible. You have a lot of fuel coming on your out lap, so it wouldn't surprise me if you see drivers doing double out laps just so they can get as minimal as fuel as they can to make the car even lighter. As Creeper is going again into the center S's.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah.
Go. Off you go.
Yeah, coming out of turn 3, how much battery is he willing to burn? Or even how much time will he be up? Coming out into turn 4, whatever this corner's name is, I'm not entirely sure. But we are going to head to the horseshoe. How is he going to take the horseshoe? Is he up on his time? I didn't actually see. But into the horseshoe, gets the late apex, into turn, what is this, 8?
Turn 8, yes, that's it. Yep, that's it. Turn 8.
Turn 8 into 9. Oh, he goes a bit wide on turn 9. Up to turn 10, can it be any more of an improvement for Creeper?
Going through, he's coming to the end of section 2 here. Sector 2 just here. So, and he's 2 tenths down, so he's not going to improve here. He's got the McLaren in front of him as well. Does Hampton improve? No, he's coming down into the center S's on his last lap. So this is where it's got to count, Creeper. He needs to improve. He hugs it. And he's over the line. He has not improved. He's down by 2 tenths. What about...
One thing right now is can Epic draw even further away from Creeper? He's actually on the lap right now.
He is, absolutely.
I didn't see how he was in the first sector, but we'll see into the horseshoe.
Yep.
Into turn 8, he chucks it into there. Obviously a lot of confidence. Into turn 9, late apex, brings it out wide for a late apex at turn 10. As we head to Zhongsao, Audi Motors retired. But how is Epic going to take Zhongsao? He's only down by 500ths. Rapid. It could be a stonking lap if he can improve for this.
Absolutely. He could be on for extending his pole lap here. Comes down the famous straight here for the last time. Hugs the inside apex. Is he going to improve? Yes, he does slightly. And that is pole there for Epic. Great little work from him. Congratulations. That's double pole. Well, Creeper was pole last week, but he was our race winner, Epic. So congratulations to him. And that's it. All she wrote.
Yeah. Very different to what we saw in Abu Dhabi. We saw Creeper chasing the pole position last time, which he did get after he found, I don't know, it was like a tenth and a half in the final sector in Abu Dhabi. But yeah, Epic on pole. Wow.
Exactly. Congratulations then to Epic.
right. Everyone be prepared. 71 laps of greatness.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So let's run it through. Epic goes through Creeper, P2, Silpergun, Hugu, Uncle Morty, Jada, Cruz, Milano, Cumbus, Audi, Bobby, DM Mars, Varums, Conrad, Roll, VSC, Paulini, iMac, Coops, Transit, Shining, Piercat. So I am going to, unfortunately, because these boys don't know how to. If you can just bear with me for 1 minute, guys, I'm actually going to close the layouts because these boys don't know what their driver numbers are. So that's off for the night. I'm sorry.
Simple stream is a better stream.
Sorry.
As we all say.
What's that?
A simple stream is a better stream.
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
Is a better stream.
Yeah, just a little bit frustrating, mate, when you put a lot of time and effort to put them together and, you know, you ask the guys for a simple thing in terms of the actual number that they're using in the game and they, yeah, anyway, I will digress a little bit later. It's all good.
Well, what are you expecting from this race? Right.
Well, look, I can't see. Look, you can't go past Epic or Creeper. They seem to be the front two runners, and I cannot see anybody really challenging them. Maybe Uncle Morty from P5. He could be a bit of a wild card, but we'll see what happens from here. And what about yourself?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an Abu Dhabi replay again with Creeper and Epic just going at it the entire race.
Yeah.
Obviously, there'll probably be a few safety cars in the mix, but here we go then.
Yes, well, lights, 4, 5 lights. And lights out, and we are away here in Sao Paulo. 71 laps is 100% race, and Epic has been able to get off the line quite comfortably. And another shocker by Creeper. He's dropped down 2 positions already, and he's struggling with the Williams of Jaguar going around up on the inside, and he's dropped from 2nd to 5th. His starts are just terrible so far, Winter.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back currently. Oh, there is a virtual safety car already.
Yeah.
There's a bit of bing bong going on right back here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. But Epic did get to a good start. Creeper obviously a bit squirrely off the line. Reminds me of Kimi Antonelli starts at the start of the season.
Yes, exactly. Kimi Antonelli takes over at Aston Martin, and you got Pauline. Pauline Hell has got a 10-second for a severe collision. Ran right into the back of Coops. So how long this virtual safety car looks, but Slipper's got himself up into P2. You've also got Hogo Pogos in P3. Jake, I can't pronounce these boys. Creeper in P5. So once again, a pretty poor start from Creeper. Gets it up there on the top grid, and then all of a sudden, damage done. He's going to have to fight himself away through the grid.
Yeah, I think we need to start making nicknames for these drivers.
Yes, exactly. We'll just call Creeper Kimmy and an Aston Martin, I reckon is probably it. Back to Green Flag Racing.
I like it.
Green Flag Racing, and Epic has been able to take us across the line for the very first time. Slipper's gone in, but in the inside goes in the Haas, dives up on the inside through the centre S's. The Cadillac, he's tubbed him into the wall, said, "You shall not pass." He said, "No, thank you very much," to the Cadillac, and shoves him into the wall. I think we got that on the Rush replay. I think we did as they come down the main straight. Went Green Flag Racing, we did, and Epic goes through. You can see the Haas of Hogo Pogo just looking up on the inside. I thought he had a pretty smooth run. He was definitely deceived, need room, and the Cadillac goes, "Yeah, mate, you shall not pass." Into the wall he goes. And he's dropping down. It looks like he's got a better damage, the Haas. He's now down into P9, Winter.
Yeah, he does have damage on that left side end plate. That's not great to see as I am a house driver myself, but yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a long race, so he can definitely make a comeback if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, exactly. So come through lap 2, and the Cadillac is already 2 seconds behind Epic right now, who leads by 1.5 seconds. In third position, you got the Williams of Jay. Creeper's now got himself up into 4th, probably more to do with circumstances. Take a look at their, as I go around into the centre S's, and it also looks like Epic has got himself a 1.8 second handy lead. Slipper in P2, and the Williams of J in P3. Creeper seems to have been able to regain his composure here, Winter, and he's starting to challenge second and third, and won't be long before he sees himself chasing down Epic.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. I've just cut to, I think it was Milano and Cruz going at it. Little wheel banging. There is a big battle going on back here.
Yeah, I can see
P10, P12. Milano sends it down the inside. Oh, there is contact. Oh, no. On Vroms. Vroms has made contact, or Mars has made contact with Vroms, sorry. Is that going to give an opportunity for Bobby to go around the outside? That Hogo Pogo again down the inside. It's gonna turn into the outside. As we head to Jung Sao, can Hogo Pogo hold it around the outside?
No, he couldn't.
No, he hasn't. He's been shoved off.
Yeah, and he's got major wing damage as well. So that contact that he had just at the start of this lap is really starting to cause him some damage as he falls way down from P3 all the way down to P15. It's only going to be a matter of time, I think, Winter, before he's going to have to pit and get rid of that wing because it's not doing him any favours. But he does throw it down the inside of the Mercedes of Trans, and up on the inside. He's going to do it here, but no, he doesn't. So the Mercedes holds on to P14, but it's only Hogo Pogo with the pace up on the inside. Can you get the pass done here for P14? I know it's the minor places, but it's great battling down here at the back. He's got major wing damage, which he picked up just a lap ago from Silver in the Cadillac, but he's up into P14. So the boys are starting to get their rhythm and starting to get themselves into a pretty good rhythm and pace right now. Lap 4 of 71, Winter.
Yeah, I'm just seeing Pierre have a battle with DR3 here. Pierre did try to get a switch back on the horseshoe. Pierre is pushing the absolute limits of that Red Bull, obviously starting in P22 after being disqualified in quali, which was not what he needed, but Epic is pulling even more further away from Slippergoon than Slippergoon is to Donjay.
Yeah, exactly. So Donjay has been able to keep inside that overtake mode, though, which is very important with that. Creeper just sitting back here. The battery seems to be okay, trying to recharge as he comes through the centre S's. He's obviously trying to get an overtake done here as we come down to turn 4. And Creeper in the Aston Martin was a poor start from him. He was going to be disappointed. Lift and coast, you can hear it, and really missed that apex there, Winter. And he went wide into turn 5. That is not going to help him as he comes into the horseshoe section.
Yeah, it's not going to help. It's not going to help him at all. It's going to even ruin his exit.
Yeah.
But is there going to be any chance to maybe get an overtaking opportunity on possibly both drivers into turn 1?
Well, exactly.
It might be a big move if he can get that to stick, as he is braking really late compared to Donjay.
Mm-hmm.
So we head to Dong South. Does Creeper go for the lunge? No, he doesn't. He's going to wait and possibly wait for an overtaking opportunity down the big main straight.
Exactly. So we're right on board with him here. Does he lines up? Is he close enough? Accelerating down here the main straight into turn 1 into the centre S's. Down in here. And I think J-Cute is actually just doing enough. He's getting the slips. And in fact, he might send it down. Oh, he got himself a little bit unbalanced, did the Williams driver. Does that give Creeper the opportunity to take him down here on the second straight? It looks like J-Cute has been able to regain his momentum as they come down here into turn 4. Nice little battle here from second through to 5th.
He's picked up a pen.
He has picked up a pen, Donjay. Oh, geez, I'm glad I've got you in the commentary box with me tonight.
There's a big crash.
There's a massive crash down the back. Will we see it?
DR3 and Pierre have come together out of the exit of turn 3. Maybe Pierre or DR3 is just spun off that turn 3, maybe putting on the boost too early and just killed one another.
Did a bit of an Oscar Piastri out of turn 3 by the looks of it. So safety car, first one from the opposite direction. But in the opposite direction, exactly. So
yeah, wow. That's going to help Hogo Pogo actually, because he can get a free pit stop now to fix that wing.
Yeah. That's actually good. So he's actually been able to stay out there, has the Haas driver. So he sort of dealt with it. And now this is his opportunity to come in. Let's see if he does box. First safety car of the evening. But Epic was really showing a clean pair of heels right then in that early stages. No one was really challenging him.
No, he's staying out.
He stayed out.
Wow.
Wow,
Stayed out.
okay, that's interesting. Mind you, Cruz has taken advantage of it. Cruz is in, yes.
Cruz has pulled the pin. Wow.
Wing change? No, just for wing change. So he's taken advantage of this free pit stop. Effectively put the hards on. So you'll be looking now, will he have enough tyre grip to go the 2-stopper? Or will he maybe need to do a 3-stopper? We'll find out a little bit down. But Winter, it was obviously a 2-stopper for you guys in Tier 2. What was the best strategy?
The main strategy was the 1-stop medium hard, lap 31, 30, or just lap 30 onwards, from the medium to hard. I'd say hard medium probably be lap 50. These hards can go a long way in these types of conditions.
Yeah, mate. Just waiting on the safety car. There's not a lot of action. Just looking at the chat, and there's a bit of. Oh, there might be a redistribution of the wealth of the drivers after round 3 or 4, perhaps. Soon find out. But look, I tell you what, did you see that? Epic was about to do some doughies coming around out of the centre S's. He almost lost it under the safety car. You've got to love the graphics here of EA Sports. The what I like to refer to as the barbecue muffler graphics. Looks like a barbecue coming out the back of those things. But you would have thought that they would have fixed it by now. But no, they're still hanging around. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that on my POV.
But I am, yeah.
It seems like a computer. It seems like a computer type style issue.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think it just might be. So 1 or 2 laps to go. Sorry, mate, you were going to say?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just saying, maybe just be a PC or just a graphics bug.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay when you're in the driver view, no issue at all. But once you go to the replay mode, or you can see them, it's like they're doing flames out the back of the car. Weirdest thing I've seen.
Some drag style.
Yeah, drag style. That's it. Exactly. So yeah, safety car here. So we'll be under this for another lap at least, as we wait for the field to box up. We've got the Haas of Ian Mack way back. So first 9 laps, probably no surprise that Epic took the lead. Now Creeper obviously dropped down from P4 to P5, but was able to take advantage of it coming together of the Cadillac Slipper as well as Hogo Pogo in the Haas. So he's now back up to P4, but just hasn't been able to make any sort of inroads into getting back up towards Epic. Audi in the Cadillac, he's had a pretty quiet race, but he's kept his nose clean. So the 2 Cadillacs in 2 and 5, and the TP for Cadillac, he'd be pretty happy with their performance so far, very early in the race.
Yeah, the big boss SJ. He's a good man.
Very good.
I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Hopefully he doesn't fire us again after this race.
Okay. There we go.
Nah, I just wanted to bring that back up because that's all we were saying last week. It was,
all right. Okay.
It was mental. If you remember that at least. Oh. Safety car might be in this lap.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be in. Surely it's got to be in.
It's next lap.
Yeah.
Safety car will be next lap. So we'll go racing on lap 11. As we wait on Paul and Hell and Ian Mack to catch up.
Yes. Any chance, boys? Right pedal. That'll do. You've had an entire lap to catch up, and
right pedal or right trigger.
Right trigger. Right pedal. Right trigger. Doesn't worry me. I didn't think you could use controllers in this league. Isn't this all steering? No, I got that wrong, obviously.
No.
Controller as well. Fair enough then.
You can use anything.
Yeah, there we go. Just thought I'd ask.
Ugh. Right, everyone is pretty much caught up now.
Yeah, exactly. Emac is dragging his heels, but he'll catch up here now. And we will go green racing. Safety car will come in at the end of this lap.
Main question is, can Slippergoon get a good start?
Yeah, true. Thanks very much, QS, for the feedback, mate. We are the #1 commentary team in Rush. That's just a known fact, isn't it, Winter? There's tryhards, mate, but we are the #1 commentary team of all of Rush. Governor knows it. He tries hard, but you know what? He's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to learn.
Controversial, but therefore as the best comms team. You know it, Trio.
Yeah, exactly. We're only stating the facts. Oh, very good. Only stating the facts. Yes, exactly. We are just stating facts, Trio. We are stating facts, Trio. So get in there, safety car. Let's go, Epic. Let's see what he can do. He's got control of the pace right now. The McLaren driver who put it on pole, 10 laps down, and here we rock and roll. And we are back to green racing. Slipper didn't get him out of the, let him go through. We've got an inside run here of the Cadillac as well. Looked up the inside of Creeper, and Creeper's got himself up to P3. Winter really nice and early. A valuable overtake. The Williams is down back to P5 of Jack. Wow. Oh, it's terrible pronunciation, mate. My Portuguese and English. Terrible. White guys can't get gamer tags that I can pronounce. I'm old and I'm distinguished. But anyway, down into the... Oh, there's carnage out the back. You saw the pinnies. They forgot to turn left there. And they are rolling down there. Roll Me One Kenobi's all of a sudden dropped down to P14. And Uncle Morty, they came together, got that just at the end of the stream, and they're dropped down into P13. But down there at the front, and it is Epic. He has got himself away almost to a second. And the Cadillac of Slipper, he's putting up a really good battle. He's going through pretty well. And Audi, so the Cadillacs are 2 and 4, Winter. Great little restart from those boys.
Yeah, good stuff for the top 5. Conbus is still there too. It's a big conga line, as you would say.
Yes,
it's going to be, Epic is already pulling away from Slippergoon.
You'd say, well, my Slippergoon, though, he's now got himself into within 1 second. That's vital to be able to get overtake mode. Creeper's also got himself into the overtake mode as he's in P3, looking for a way through and Audi. So those guys in 2, 3, and 4, they're having a great little battle. 1.5 seconds is the Williams driver of Jay. Cumbus in 6. Just to tell you what, pronounce that one correctly because it could come out really wrong. Mars in P, the first of the Audi drivers, way down there in P7. Vrooms in the Aston Martin P8. You got DM looking on the outside. Oh, that was a nice little tasty overtake there from the Mercedes driver. I'm not too sure if you saw that just at the end. Got on the outside of the Aston Martin. Let's see if we got that on the replay. I think we did as they came down. Just keep a look at the screen here, Winter. A really handy move on the outside by DM and the Mercedes. Look, he just hung it out like last night's washing, and look at that for an overtake. Very nicely done. Good overtake there. Creeper's box. He's done. Creeper's out. He's out. He's stuck it in the wall. We've got another safety car. What happened to Creeper then?
He's just put it in the wall on the right-hand side. I'm not entirely sure. Might have been one of the Cadillacs, but
oh no,
not
he's
entirely
out.
sure. That is another. Is that another safety car? No, it's another vehicle. Actually, is it?
Well, not too sure, but I'll tell you the tip. I reckon we've got this week's overtake of the week already. DM, what an outside move! Has to be a genuine threat for overtake of the week, I think. But I think Winter, last week who was it? Who won overtake of the week in Tier 4? Just trying to remember.
Oh, subject. I'll actually do some research real quickly.
Yes, very true.
It was Mars in the Audi.
Mars in the Audi. Did he get 94% of the vote? I'm pretty sure he got 94% of the vote. Did you see the common theme though?
The closest person with the highest amount of votes was Shiny Piastri with 1.
With one. So he got 1 vote, which I think he ended up getting from Mars, because Mars couldn't vote for himself. But 94% of the vote overtake of the week, and you can see the reason why, mate, don't you? Commentary team.
Yeah, I can see.
Commentary team. We commentated it, we're on board when he did it, and that's the reason he wins. So Mars, whatever award, make sure you go 50-50 with Winter, okay? But we are gone back. Virtual safety is gone, and we are back green flag racing. Epic's got himself to a nice, handy 6/10 lead over, and it is the 2 Cadillacs. And the Cadillac TP right now will be just warming up his hands, enjoying the racing so far. Mars is a 3.5 seconds way back in 4th. Cumbus in 5th in the first of the Red Bulls, and DM with that lovely overtake sees himself in P6 and starting to pull those 4th and 5th in. It's been a pretty good battle from so far, and yeah, we'll see how they go from here. Now, Epic isn't getting it all his own way. Slipper isn't letting him go this time. He's starting to stay in that overtake mode within the 1 second, which he needs to do. So yeah, Epic not having it all his own way in these early stages of the race, Winter.
Yeah, I would also like to add Hogo Pogo from being put into a wall. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. To be having wing damage with a safety car or 2,
yes,
as you would say. He's up to P8.
Yep, absolutely. He's regained his composure. Still got that wing damage. He's looking around the outside like Eminem. Takes the Aston Martin like candy from a baby. Oh, locks it up into the center S's, but gets the job done. Nice little overtake there by Hogo Pogo. Chuck that in, overtakes of the week. Nicely done around the outside. The Aston Martin in P8 with Bobby in P9 in the Ferrari. And it's been about, he's trying to go for a sneaky. He's got no wing. No right wing. And I can tell you what, I was commentating on Sunday, and all I could tell you, there was a Ferrari going around Winter that looked like Voldemort. It had no nose cone, which was the most weirdest thing I've ever seen in a race. That was funny to watch. So, yeah, there you go. But these top 3, they have really skirted it away. And more importantly, the Cadillac boys, Winter, are working pretty well as a team. 2 and 3, they're not letting Epic get away. And I really thought Epic was going to run away with it. But nice work, Slippergoon. He might actually take the lead here. Let's ride on board with him as he comes down the main straight. Epic just swerving around everywhere, trying to. Yeah, no battery. Thinks better of it. Audi's just got a.
There is similar
sorry?
between the two.
There
is similar battery between the two.
Exactly. So, Slipper, I don't know. Maybe this is just part of his strategy. He's deployed the battery right down this turn 4. He's got none, so he's going to have to reignite that battery through to sector 2. You can just see that he's able to catch him into these turns 6 through to 8 quite comfortably. And then it looks like Epic just has enough straight line pace to keep the Cadillac behind him.
Audi Motor is drawing ever closer to these two too, which could bring even more potential for a double, maybe I don't know, to let Audi Motor through and maybe have a go at Epic. You never know.
Yeah,
it's all in the minds of the engineers at this rate.
Exactly. They're definitely much cleverer than us. We just look at a screen and just commentate on what we see, Winter. So Slipper is just sticking by. Audi in P3. A little bit further down, you've got Mars in the first of the Audis in P4. Mind you, Cunlings, and we've got Hogo Pogo has gone on the outside again. Jeez, he loves that outside move, does the Haas, and that's another overtake, and gets himself into P6 with the wing damage as well. Mind you, Winter, it's been a great little recovery. Here he goes again. Just gets up on the inside of Canes. He's gone from P7 to P5 in the matter of 3 chords. Great work from the Haas driver. Hogo Pogo starting to get himself back into a groove, Winter.
Yeah, he's getting back into the groove. He's ready to fight for this podium or possibly even the win. There's still a long way to go in this race.
Absolutely. Lap 17 of 71 cruise with a 3-second time penalty. It's going to be a long race. The battles are going to be coming thick and fast. Up front, Slipper as well as Audi in the Cadillac 2-3. 5-second gap there to Mars with Hogo Pogo. Really, he's now within a second. And he's got wing damage. I would love to see what he'd be doing if he didn't have that wing damage, Winter. I reckon he'd be so far up the grid, and I reckon right now he'd be challenging Epic for the lead. Meanwhile, it looks like DM in the Mercedes has got a nice little run on the Red Bull of Kung, and he gets himself up another position. Sees himself to go up to P6. Milano as well as Conrad and Paulini in the RB lets Conrad go through to P10. Nice little overtake by the McLaren as they came through the centre essence there in turn 1. So Conrad finds himself also into the top 10.
Yeah, Kungbus has just gone down the inside at turn 4 again. As we enter the horseshoe, can David, or as you say DM, get around the outside?
Yeah.
Covers that off. Into turn 8, is there an overtaking opportunity for David? No, there's not. Kungbus retakes P6 for the provisionally, I'd say.
Yeah. So far, so good. Yeah, it was a great little retake. Come, nicely done. As they come onto the main straight, you've got the top 3. Now 5 seconds, and Mars has got himself 5 seconds behind, 5.5. So the top 3 have really started to make an easy gap. So let's ride on board with DM. Can he overtake it? The Red Bull just looks like it. He's got the straight line pace, but he's running out of battery. Can the RB hold on? What about Cruz up on the inside? No, they, as you were, 6 through to 8, they maintain the rage coming through the centre S's. It's been a great little battle here from P6 through to P9, and the Aston Martin, oi! Up on the inside goes Cruz. He's taken DM. So DM, who is currently in P6, Winter now finds himself down 2 positions. And the RB of Cruz looks like he's got this car hooked up as he comes through the horseshoe section.
Yeah. So you see Hogo Pogo and Mars going at it. Hogo Pogo around the outside. Can he get the move to stick? Yes, he can. What a move from Hogo Pogo. Into
Great.
turn 9. Yeah, wow.
You don't see a lot of... Absolutely.
He's putting on an overtake display.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that. He's putting on a display of what it takes to overtake around here.
Yes, I think it's all about Hogo Pogo. He's been given a pocket money challenge. He gets $10 for every overtake he does tonight, and he's swimming in cash right now. That was a really good overtake. You don't see a lot of overtakes in turn 9 into turn 10, but he got that one done, and also with the wing damage, it doesn't seem to be affecting him in Winter. So a really good recovery, but now 7 seconds. He's going to have to put the afterburners on and get up the road. The top 3 have really settled into a bit of a groove. I think that's going to stay that way for a little bit longer. And Mars has just settled himself in, and Cruz is now into P6. In the RB, found himself up the inside of the sister team Red Bull of Kung Bus, and now finds himself into P6 and 3 and a bit seconds behind Mars. Will DM look up on the inside as well? So Kumbus made a massive mistake in turn 5, finds himself dropping down 2 positions, Winter. He was sitting in P6, and then by the end of turn 5, he's finding, or turn 8, he's now down to P8. So yeah, couple of bad mistake from Kumbus, and now he's got VV in the Aston Martin all over the back of him as well. So not too sure if it's damage or those mediums have seen better days.
Yeah, I think the mediums will be fine. I think Columbus has maybe just had it gone wide or had a little slide coming out of the corner. But as we head more to the front, Epic has just pulled out of boost mode.
He has. Just slightly he has, exactly. And even the Aston Martin now goes up on the inside of Kumbus as well. So in the space of a lap, Kumbus has dropped from 6th through to 9th. Slushy in the chat goes, whoa, he's not made of money. There's afterpay solutions for you, mate. If Hogo Pogo keeps overtaking like this, you might be out for a lot of cash by the end of this race. So, but he's now 7 seconds. So that that climb up the order seems to momentarily stop for Hogo Pogo. And let's see if he keeps going through. Cruz is now 3.5 seconds with DM of the Mercedes within overtake mode. as they come through Sector 2 here. Got the Aston Martin VV, and Cumbus has really dropped out. I think he's finding the going a little bit tough. Maybe he's got a little bit of damage that we can't see, Winter. But yeah, he's the challenge is on for him to maintain this top 10 position. Milano in the Aston Martin in 10th, Conrad down in 11th, Paul in Hell in P12. You've got Jay Cootie, who was right up there before. He was in the top 3, now finds himself in P13. Shining Swarm in P14, iMac P15, Coop in P16, Uncle Morty P17, and Roll Me One Kenobi. That is the gamer tag of the year. I love that one. In P18 and Bobby all the way down. So 22 laps down. Your race leader is Epic, and he's now well and truly outside of that overtake mode, Winter.
Yeah, I'm just seeing Shiny Piastri and Ian Mack going at it right now. Shiny Piastri does get the good exit. He's drawing alongside into turn 4. Is there going to be a chance for Ian Mack to hold it around the outside? No, he's not. He's going to make it easy for Shiny Piastri. Long race. He doesn't want to make big mistakes or even make contact and possibly even make it even worse than what it already is.
Yep.
But Audi Motor is actually drawing closer to Supergoon.
Yep, like I say, I've noticed that. So maybe there's going to be some team orders here at play. 60% battery compared to Slipper, who is well and truly low. So maybe it's Audi's time to, maybe the TP is going to get on the wireless and say, Audi's faster than you, Slipper. Let him go past. Only time will tell. Bobby's got himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Hogo Bogo's just maintained that 7 seconds, and Mars is almost a second out. Cruz and DM's 1.2 seconds, and he's got the Aston Martin of VV all over the back of him like a rash on the baby's ass. He looks up on the inside here at turn 4. Nice little overtake there from the Aston Martin. Smooth as you like a very nice stick shaker. Oh, VV almost got it all done. All that hard work. And now he's got DM all over the back of him into the horseshoe. Does DM send it? No. So he was able to maintain it. It looked nice, Winter, and then VV decided to hit the outside apex, and the car just got very, very unstable. But he was able to maintain it.
Yeah, if we could get fastest lap on the Gantry too, that'd be good.
Sorry?
Chat's asking for fastest lap.
Fastest lap. Yep, no problems. I can do that.
As we do see the Cadillac switch round.
Yep.
That is and Mars is not backing away from this either. Is he going to send it down the inside, even outside of Hogo Pogo?
He is.
Yes, he is. If it's say the S's, can he make the move stick? Nice racing room given from Hogo Pogo and Mars. Mars is electing to hold the outside. Does he have the battery to hold on? No, he doesn't. Hogo Pogo holds on and keeps P4. This is nice racecraft from these two.
Very true, very true. Nice racecraft there. So you can see that Epic has got the fastest lap here with a 1:12.332. Closely followed there, and Ian Mack with another time penalty. So that's your fastest lap so far, but a long way to go. And we're starting to approach. He said lap 31 was about the time when the guys started to look at changing those tyres. Correct, Winter?
Yeah, anywhere between lap 25 to 30 is the pit windows, which is what I...
Fair enough. So a little bit down there. So Mars is now without a second. He did challenge him there, but has no battery left. Cruz is about 3.4 seconds with that penalty. DM is now, he's dropped 3 and a bit seconds, so the gap on there, VV, and he's got Conrad all over the back of him in the McLaren. He's got, oh, geez, I tell you what, VV goes up on the inside. Nice little overtake by the Aston Martin. I'm not too sure if you saw that, Winter, but let's take a look at that on the right. Oh, they're battling as well. DM has not given it away yet. And I'm on board with Conrad. He has got a box office seat here. Oh, he almost ran up the rear end, Winter. Almost, but he braked out well, and they're gone side by side here. This is great battling. And DM, nicely done, maintains the rage and maintains P7, Winter.
Yeah, Vroms is trying to slide into David's DMs, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yes.
but obviously David's not listening.
No, he's not. He's not replying to him. But these boys are doing, and Conrad's just got himself a box office seat here as he's on board here. Let's see what VV does. Coming down the straight here, lap 26. About to start lap 27. Epic's got himself a handy 3 and a bit seconds, and we look as they're on the outside goes the Aston Martin. In fact, it's a two-way dance as Conrad finds himself with that slipstream advantage. And DM has dropped from P7 all the way down to P9. Let's take a look at that on the Rush Racing replay as they come down the pit straight. And you can just see these guys had the momentum up on the inside. No, that was last time actually. The battle, and Conrad's got himself up into P7. So, not too sure what happened there. The Aston Martin. These three boys are just putting on a bit of a show for us here, Winter.
Yeah, they are putting on a bit of a show. Is there any other battles that we can see apart from these beautiful three that we're seeing right now?
Well, I think that we spoke before, and it looks like Audi got the message to overtake Slipper. So he's got himself up into P2. Slipper with that 3-second time penalty. I'm not too sure if the engineers gave the Cadillac drivers a bit of a switcheroo. And Audi now 2.8 seconds. But yeah, Conrad, VV, and DM, who's now 1 second. You've got Cumbus coming through, and VSC Pauline Hell on the outside, on the inside, in the Williams. Geez, I tell you what, that was good defending there by the Red Bull as they come down to the back straight. And he's definitely got a battery advantage here, does VSC. And up on the inside, he's going to make light work here of the Red Bull, and he gets himself up to P10, Winter.
Oh, Ross. Sorry, no, he just dipped both his wheels in the grass. That gave me a bit of a scare. Yeah, Poland Hell, great driver. I've raced with him before. He knows how to race plan.
No, very good.
Cumbus, obviously a good driver too. A lot of fan base around here. As the chat is saying, there is a possibility that Caddy should probably box one of the cars to undercut.
Yeah.
David is drawing ever closer to the back of Roms. Is he going to slide into Roms DMs this time?
Oh, let's see. Exactly. All over the back of Roms. At least I'm learning the gamer tags from you, Winter. I'll be able to pronounce them by the season end.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Conrad's really got himself up the track as well. He's got 2-second gap. These three guys were battling for position, and JQ's gone on the outside. So Uncle Morty, and we've got Milano. Okay, so the first of our medium boys have pitted. So Milano, lap 28. Has he gone too early, or is he looking for the undercut here, Winter?
I think he would be looking for the undercut. Also, can we get a gap to
leader? Geez, I'll tell you what, it's like being in a fish and chip shop, mate. They'll start ordering potato cakes in the chat very shortly. Do you want steamed or fried dim sims, chat? Let's just see. So we've got the gap to the leader. And right down. So Slipgoon is right in his slipstream here. These guys who Hogo Pogo has really started to settle. He's in no man's land with Mars in P5. You got Cruz starting. He's within about 2 seconds. Conrad, then down to Vert, and DM all over the back of him. It's been a pretty good race. We had one safety car and a virtual safety car, but the boys have been able to keep it clean since then, haven't they, Winter?
Yeah, big shock with Creeper also crashing out.
Oh, yeah.
Still unknown on how he did that. Maybe he just drove himself off the track and just spun it into the wall, or he's dipped the wheel, maybe. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. Or maybe he's been shoved off into a wall or something. And then we did see DR3 and Pierre Cat come together also. David down the inside of the horseshoe. Can you make no mistake? There is contact. No. David is around. Saves it. but that is going to help Poland get around the outside. Is he? No, he's not. He's not close enough. Even with that contact, David still holds on to P9.
Yes,
Wow.
He did a slide, and let's see that on the rush replay. We can see them coming out up on the inside. And DM, he looked like he seemed to have a good run on him on VV. But he looked up on the inside. There was just not enough room and contact. So that might get a better look at the stewards. I think DM, mate, definitely needed a little bit more room. I think he was entitled to it. I think he had the car up long enough. And the Aston Martin might be in a little bit of trouble with the stewards a little bit later on. But we're not the stewards here, Winter. It's not our call, is it? And VV's actually in the pits, mate. He's in the pits.
Yeah, he is. Columbus picks up another 3 second. This is what you would expect the pit winner to be. I wouldn't be shocked if we see one of the leaders.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, correct. Yeah, true.
Green is actually drawing ever closer to Audi Motor.
He is, absolutely. So these caddies, sorry, you were saying?
The team principal is going to be on the comms. He's going to be, let's be civil, let's not try and take each other out in this race. Is there possibly a swap on the cards?
No, I think so. It might be. And he's going to go around the outside here. His slipper. But Audi all up to it. These two guys are battling. Is just making Epic's life a little bit easier as he slipped out to a 5-second gap on these two guys as they continue to battle. You've got Mars now in the box for the Audi. So he's now in. Hogo Pogo, he would more than likely be coming in the next lap or two. He's going to change that wing. And he's now 8 and a bit seconds behind Slipper. But once he changes that wing, Winter, he'd be one to watch in these late stages, particularly if a safety car was able to come out. He might get himself right back in this race later down the track.
Yeah, he will do. Yeah, as you were saying, he will do. Obviously, we've seen his pace with the broken wing and the aging mediums. But he's not really gotten any closer than what he already. When he got past, I think it was Mars. The gap was like, I don't know, 9-something seconds. He's pulled into 8.4, which is good with the damage.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah, it's also good points.
Exactly.
So P4 and 100%, you get. I think, if I remember correctly, it's like 20-something points. So it'll be good.
So there's definitely a battle. As the TP from Audi before was saying, down to 20 you get points, but you've got to finish. So pretty much now, if you finish here, you're going to get points for your team, and that's vital as they go down the championship. So right now, there we go. Hogo Pogo's in. And like that good set, take these broken wings. I'm not a singer, mate. That's why I stick to commentary. And he's going to be sitting in there. And look at this. Look at this. Take a look at the graphics, boys and girls. The Voldemort Haas. Limited edition Voldemort Haas. No nose. If you take a look, ladies and gentlemen, look at that Haas has come out with no nose on it. EA at its finest. The Voldemort Haas limited edition coming back out. So he's come behind Mars. So that wing replacement really has damaged him, unfortunately. So, but he's going to be super fast now for the rest of the race. He's now got a fresh wing on, so he's going to be able to get the downforce and get down the track. So I think it was only a matter of time before he gets past Mars. But up the front, and Slipper has, even though he was right within Audi's rear box, he's now slipped outside 1.2 seconds. So I'm not too sure. Maybe he's now starting to feel the effects of those worn out medium tyres, Winter.
Yeah, the tire wear will be starting to kick in now. The question is, the two Williams are, I think, are switched currently. Or one is peeled into the box. As we see, I think that's Uncle Morty going past. Also, he's on the hard tires. He's boxed under that safety car at the start of the race. He'll probably be looking for a two-stop.
Yep, it'll definitely be a two-stop. Now, Conrod's got himself up into P4 with Cruz all over the back of him. These boys have still on the hard, so lap 26. So Cruz even boxed off earlier too. I think that was actually for wing damage, if I remember correctly. And he's got himself some more wing damage. So Cruz is definitely racking up the cash old teal at RB at $250,000 a front wing. They're not cheap. But geez, I tell you what, he sent that around the outside. The McLaren of Conrod forces him out wide and maintains the rage. 10-second penalty for crossing for John Jay for crossing the penalty.
Yeah.
And there we go. Epic's in. Epic is in. He's blinked and he's in first. Slipper is come in. Oh my goodness. No team orders here at Cadillac. Wouldn't you have boxed your fastest runner? I would have thought so. But Audi's taking the lead. Maybe he's just going to go for a few more laps.
This is reminding me of 2024 Hungary with McLaren's, or even
Yes.
2025 Monza, where they had Oscar switch around for team reasons. Or
Yes.
same with Lando in 2024 Hungary. It's like big. I just don't understand it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I thought
But
Audi
we'll
would
see
have.
how it works out.
Yeah,
We'll see how it works out.
Absolutely. I would have been boxing Audi first. He had track position. He should have been he was the lead driver for the Cadillacs, but you know what? We don't get paid the big bucks to be the TP or the engineers. That's someone else's job. Well above our pay grade Winter to make those decisions. So Cadillac here. Does Audi box this time? Yes, he is. No. Continues on his way. So it's really playing into the hands. You're probably going to see now. Well, you've actually got Epic is already in a P2, 13 seconds away. And Slipper, who's now come out, he's going to get a massive undercut from Audi. So maybe Audi is playing the long game and thinking, you know what, I'm going to have better tyre wear at the end of the race when it counts. It's the only thing I can think that's going through Audi's mind.
I think Audi is looking to extend these mediums as much as possible.
Yep.
Or maybe even stay out to when Epic hold comes and hold them up a bit. But there is a big gap between the two at the moment. I think that's Audi. Audi is going to turn 10 right now, and Epic is going through turn 9 or 8.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, he's about to approach turn 9 now. So 13 seconds behind. Conrad in the McLaren, he got well and truly out of the road as fast as he possibly could for his teammate. He's now in P3, but yet to box on those 31-lap-old hards. Cruz in the Red Bull is in P4, and he's got Slipper, who has boxed. Oh,
Audi.
no, Audi's boxed in a 10-second penalty for speeding. Oh, that's his race done. Race done, Winter.
It's not entirely over because he can still come out roughly in the points.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, guaranteed points from now on, points up to P20. So anyone that retires now, just because they got a penalty or even damage, not including terminal damage, that's just being foolish. You get guaranteed points no matter where you finish.
Fair enough. Lamb's not happy, chappy. Apparently, one of the Aston Martins gave the Ferraris a bit of wing damage, which he's not happy about in the chat.
I think he meant that the other way.
Oh, did he? Oh, it was the other way. Okay. Now I can't read English. There we go. I'm really having a bad night. Oh, geez, I tell you what. Audi up on the inside. Gets Cruz pretty quickly. So he needs to be able to clear these hard tired drivers. He's on fresher rubber. And actually, you know what? He's actually come out just on 2 seconds, but that 10-second time penalty is really going to cost him. So you got Slipper all over the back of Conrad. They go up the Conrad straight. Oh, geez, come on, there's a pun. And through he goes. Just like knife through butter, and Slipper is into P2. Those much fresher hards. And away he goes, 5.5 seconds behind Epic. And I really think right now Slipper's thinking, you know what, I really would love a safety car here. Try and group the team again and have a race. But right now it looks like Epic's race to lose, Winter.
Yeah, it is Epic's race to lose, but we all know Epic. He's cool, calm, and collected. Reminds me of another Aussie driver in Ref F1. If you know, you know.
Yes, right, okay. Yes, Oscar Piastri, very, very cool behind the wheel. Doesn't let a lot get frustrated, does he? He's a pretty cool character. So Hogo Pogo, who had that wing damage and now has a massive, he's missing a nose. Someone replace it. But he's taken some pace here, and I think he's going to probably get Uncle Morty now here on the main straight. Mars has been able to maintain the 1 second gap, which is good, so he hasn't let him go. So he'll want to get through here.
Yeah, it's going to be a big shock. Audi Motor. Oh no, Conrod's in the pits now.
Yes.
He's got really slow to make sure he didn't get that 10 second.
Yep.
But it is Epic's race to lose. Slippergoon and Audi Motor both have pens.
Oh, jeez, I tell you what. Hogo Pogo almost got Uncle Morty to shove him into the wall. Continue on, Winter, sorry.
I was just going to let you carry on, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that's okay, no worries.
Hogo Pogo.
Yeah,
Is he going to have the edge? No, a bit of squeezing from Uncle Morty. Is that going to ruin his exit, which also helps Hogo Pogo? Uncle Morty defending with his life when it comes to this. Hogo Pogo goes around the outside. Can he make the move stick? A bit of forcing, a bit of shoving, but Hogo Pogo is showing the door.
He goes, you shall not pass. Hogo Pogo, oh, he's going to go up on the inside. He got to move down. Oh, he got a little bit of a touch and got unbalanced. Uncle Morty didn't have to give him room. He was not upside. He was not far enough up there. And Uncle Morty was well and truly within his rights to do what he did. Nothing problem there. And sends it into, how do you pronounce it? Sorry. Jungsao. There we go. And gets the move done. Does Hogo Pogo. Let's see that on the rush replay. And you can see he lined him up, just sent it into Jungsao. Oh, yeah, we've got the, Morty lost it.
Yeah, Mars is just, there's been contact. There is a safety car deployed. This is a big spanner in the works.
Yep. And look at this.
Mars and Morty come together.
Yep. Morty is missing his front wing. Ian Max got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. It's all happening. Meanwhile, does Audi... This is going to be the interesting thing because, if I'm correct, he's got a 10-second time penalty, correct?
That is correct.
So, right
Ian
now...
Max just got a double drive-through.
Oh, my God. How does that work? So, the question now... Does Audi come in and box now and get rid of that 10-second penalty? Emax got himself a drive-through. So he's the only one that can clear that 10 seconds. Yeah. So he's got two. So he's the only one.
And he's got a speeding in the pit lane.
Oh my God. It just keeps going. So right now, if I'm Audi, I'm looking for track position. Yeah, in he comes. He's good thinking by Audi. He's going to get rid of that 10-second time penalty. Yes, he might lose one or two positions. He'll probably end up coming... Yeah, but he'll come out in front of Conrod. But more importantly, he'll have got rid of that 10-second time penalty. Does he have another set fresh hards? They're going to let him go. And he's going to come out just in front of... Well,
he does have fresh...
I'm not too sure what Epic was doing there with the... the ghosting. Here we go. So have they fixed it to allow drivers... Oh, geez, there's a bit of a glitch here. Ignoring it.
Robbie Kenobi's been disqualified for ignoring yellow flags.
Yeah. So he was trying to unlap himself. That's what happened. He tried to unlap himself, and he got pinged. You can't do that here, mate. So he's done for the day.
Yeah, they should.
Sorry, Winter.
I think they should be considered for the next game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
To allow
I was
people.
Gonna say, there should be a new feature in the new game when it comes out eventually.
Yeah.
Obviously, a new whole. Oh.
No, I agree, Winter.
We might.
So 31 laps to go. Sorry? No, you haven't left.
I left?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you, Winter.
Everything's just stopped for me. I think I may have disconnected.
Okay. Rightio. Bear with me.
It's just got straight to the podium for me. It's very interesting.
Okay. Now, I can tell you now, hopefully, we're definitely live here, mate. So, yeah, everyone seems to be running through.
I think it's just me.
Okay, rightio, mate. So do you need an invite?
Yeah, I'll get one in.
Okay, mate. No worries. Let me get you in here.
It's very interesting. It said the lobbies. I'm still in a lobby, but it just like everything cut out. It's like it just stopped working. Very interesting. I might click that real quick. See how that is. It was very surprising. It just like everything stopped. Epic started slowing down. Everyone went into pits and they just cut straight to the fucking interview. Very weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot seem to find you online. No, I can't see you online.
Apparently, according to Dida, you went past my name.
Sorry?
Okay.
What?
Apparently, you went past my name.
Did I? Okay.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, is that it?
I'm still confused. All right, I'm gonna restart my game real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna restart my whole console. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
Yeah, cheers.
No problems. So, under safety car here. Got Slippergoon back in P2, right behind Hogo Pogo in P3 now. You've got Mars in P4, you've got Conrad. So you've got the Ferrari in the middle of these guys as well. Conrad P5 Audi with Cruz. So this is the second safety car. These guys will easily get to the end of the race. You've got Audi, who took advantage. He had a 10-second time penalty. He was able to get rid of that and get himself onto much fresher medium hard tyres. So he'll go to the end of the race. They're all probably easily going to go to the end of the race. It was a one-stop strategy. Yep. So right now you've got Coops, Ian Mack and Milano are our lapped races. So 16th, 17th and 18th have been lapped. So bear with me, guys. I'll be right back in a minute. These guys are under safety car, so...
Hello?
You're back, mate?
I hope so.
Yep. And we're back green rating. what's going on here. And Slippergoon's been able to reclaim the lead here. So he's gone down up the inside. So we're back into green racing. Hogo Pogo, and oh my God, Epic has dropped from P2 to P3 already. He's now down, keeps dropping down. So he had a really bad start off the safety car line. Mars has got himself into P4. It's all carnage as his Ferrari just tries to get out of the road. He's trying to do the right thing, but he's a lap car. He can't be ghosted. And right now, it is causing carnage right here at the front. Slippergoon has now taken the lead, but he's got a 3-second time penalty. You've got Hogo Pogo has got himself up into P2 with Epic around the outside. It's been a great little battle here. They go side by side. Can Epic find himself away around there? Looking okay, and now he gets himself back up into P2. Nice little recovery. Meanwhile, Slipper's got himself up into P1 now. I need to try and get you into the grid, or can you get yourself an invite? Sorry, mate, while I'm commentating, or do you need my help?
I think I might need your help for this one.
Okay, mate. I'm just going to have to... If you just give me a little couple of minutes here. Just let it settle down here. Let me know when you're ready. You've got Audi now in P5. All good to go? Okay, so invites and settings. Let's go. What's your gamer tag, mate? I'm just trying to look through here.
It should be QSR_winter, all caps.
QR what?
QSR.
TDR Winter. I've got it. Done.
Yep,
That's your
TDR Winter. Cheers.
That's got it. Beautiful, mate. You're back in. Sorry about that. Thanks very much. So back into live racing, and we've got Slipper all doing pretty well here. You got Epic in P2 though, but Hogo Pogo and the Audi motor in P4. Been a nice little thing. Hogo Pogo in the Haas. He's now been able to really reclaim that position. And he got a little bit twitchy. Has this given Audi the momentum as they come down the straight? Lap 45, almost lap 46. Audi comes down. He looks like he's going to be able to take his next victim. Can he reclaim that podium position? Fastest laps are plenty with a 1:11 flat. But Hogo Pogo is being able to maintain that position there in P3. Audi all over the back of him as they come down into turn 4. Been great battling, side-by-side action all this race. Nice and clean. Brakes hard, but that's okay. Hogo Pogo has been able to maintain it. Now Slipper, who now leads by just under half a second. So the McLaren of Epic, who had it all his own way for the majority of this race, now finds himself under all sorts of pressure to win this race with 25 laps to go. You've got Hogo Pogo in P3. You've got Audi in P4. More down the straight, 1.2 seconds to Mars in the Audi with Conrad in P8, P6. Cruz in the RB P7, and DM's in P8 with Bobby in P9. He's dropped down. Uncle Morty in the Pinny, and VV has had a bit of a stinker. Looks like he's got some problems down there, and he drops down the order faster than the English cricket team. So inside goes Epic down the main straight. This is for the lead. And Epic is going to get the job done as he is, and he gets it done. And Audi's got himself into P3 as well. They go side by side. Great battling here for third position. Hogo Pogo as well as Audi. Action thick and fast as we come down here. And Epic has now reclaimed the lead. Audi all over the back of him. Goes on the outside. No, doesn't think that is the right move. Looks up on the inside now. Are you back in, Winter?
I'm back in. I would like to mention that Audi motor is on the freshest tyre out of this top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So he will have the best tyre wear compared to the other 3 in front of him.
Yes.
Audi motor has been on the attack. He tried to get Hogo Pogo into turn 1 before, got the exit, but Hogo Pogo managed to head on. He sends it down the inside of Hogo Pogo. Hogo Pogo decides to hold on to it, keeps P3 at the moment, but Audi motor is actually really fast compared to Hogo Pogo at the moment.
Absolutely, 100%. I think this is only a matter of time. Is it this lap? Oh, he's pushing him up the straight. He is. The Haas is trying to defend. Those red lights at the back, trying to reignite the battery. Brakes hard. And Audi just can't seem to find a way from the Haas. The Haas is getting the slipstream from his teammate. Meanwhile, Conrad's got himself up into P5. Nice little move. So the McLarens are 1 and 5. You've got the Cadillacs in 2 and 4. And the standing room only Hogo Pogo in the Haas in P3. Great little battle here as we go. 23 laps to go. All to play for. Epic, he had controlled it all this race and just was able to, had a really bad start, but he's got himself back into the lead. Now can Slipper stay all over him? Hogo Pogo, Winter. I tell you what, I think he's shaping here for a move. He loves this little turn 9. Send it down there because they don't expect it, but thinks better of it. Oh, he got a bit twitchy, didn't he? And that's allowed Audi's got some momentum. Is he going to get him around the outside? No. So just had enough momentum to maintain the rage, did Hogo Pogo. But is that made him vulnerable down here on the main straight, Winter?
Yeah, there is a possibly overtaking opportunity for Audi Motor. Audi Motor sends it around the outside. Can he keep the move to go? Hogo Pogo is going to try keep his wing in it, but it is Audi Motor up to P3 with Slippergoon ahead with a 3-second time penalty, or even that, if that's more, I'll give that a quick check while I'm here. Yeah, just a 3 seconds.
Just a 3 seconds.
Epic is... Yeah.
Sorry, continue on. Continue
Epic,
on.
Yeah, Epic is keeps pulling it away from these lot. Epic is on a different league right now, but Slippergoon is not letting him get away easy. Audi Moto and Hogo Pogo following close behind. It's the gap behind is 1.6 to Conrad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this top 4 or this top 5 absolutely going crazy right now.
Absolutely. Really doing well. Hogo Pogo's now dropped out. He's been able to get that move down. We've as we settle down, let's see if we can get that through with these guys. They're doing okay. So, get down, get back. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get that on the replay. And we can. You can just see Audi Motor onto the main straight. He really did. He pushed the Haas and gets him around the outside. Job done. Gets himself back into the podium positions. A nice little move.
Epic has a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, no.
This puts Audi Motor in provisional P1 with Hogo Pogo P3. P2.
That's it. Now, team orders. Audi's got himself through on Slippergoon. Audi's got himself through on Slippergoon. That means Audi's now well and truly on track. Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car. Whoa.
And virtual safety car has been deployed. Not too sure what well, I think you're probably going to find there's a little bit more wing on the track somewhere.
Is it an umbrella again?
Yeah, the umbrella. The umbrella's back on track. That's going to slow the guys down. Sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say these lap cars are going to have trouble. Oh.
Very true.
It's not a virtual safety car anymore. It's a full safety car. So obviously something's happened.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Oh, Donjay doesn't have a front wing.
Whoa.
Something's happened that's just we've just missed.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was at turn 1. Kangbus is missing a front wing. So maybe those two came together.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes, he's missing one. So he's going to be boxing as well. Yeah, Kangjay as well. I reckon they've had a coming together there somewhere.
Mars elects to pull the pin and go for probably some soft tyres.
Yep. So someone's coming in. Mars is going to come in. Okay, so what's Mars doing? He's boxing. He's called it. Strat King. Oh, look at you. No, he's gone on the mediums. Gone on the mediums. Didn't think 20 laps would go on the reds. He's probably right too, but geez, I tell you what, he's going to have some nice, warm, fresh medium rubber for these last 20 laps. Watch him come through the field as he comes out of the pits. So you've got Epic with Audi, and that 3-second time penalty, is that going to cost him the race win tonight, Winter? Just a simple error. 3 seconds is all it takes. Slippergoon in P3, Hogo Pogo, P4. Conrad P5, you've got Cruz in P6, DM in P7, and they're on the medium tyres. So, be interesting to see what these guys can do in the last few laps.
We do have some insight here. A car centered down the inside of Roms and a different car centered around the outside. They went 3 wide and all 3 of them went into the wall. So it was a 3-car clash, but we don't see. We saw Kangbus and Donjay with damage, not so much Vroms
And
but-
Ian.
and Ian.
Ian's ignored yellow flags. He's got himself another 10-second time penalty. Please tell me he's not
Bring him
trying
up
to.
to 23.
Yeah, but please tell me he's not trying to overtake here under the safety car. That's what I'm worried about here. No, just
I
ignoring
think the only way he could let people through if he drives off the track and just slows down. I think that's the only way you can really let people go in this game.
True. Exactly.
If you're a lapped car, you have
Yeah.
you have to drive off the track, off the black stuff, as you would probably say.
Yeah, off the black stuff. Off the black stuff. You got to keep it on there. So I just want to take a look at the penalties quickly. And 3 seconds, 3 seconds, yeah. So all down, you've got Combust with 12, you've got VV with 12, you've got 16 in Inmac in third, 23. So he'll be getting close to getting disqualified if he continues on this way.
Right, I'm gonna do a little bit of research now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how much warnings each driver in the top 4 are.
Go for it. Nicely, Winter. Nice, nice, nice. So Audi Motor's got the fastest lap with a 1:11.054.
Wait, so I gotta look for for what I can see right now, Hogo Pogo has 1 warning at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So it's all to play for here now. And I can tell you now, with 18 laps to go, I think this will probably be it. Yeah, you're going to have the Ferrari joining up at the end of this lap. So they will go to green flag racing at the end of it.
Oh, okay, so big news. Audi Motor and Hogo Pogo are both on 2 warnings.
What's that? 2 warnings. Okay, rightio.
2 warnings for the P2 and P4 car each. They're 1 warning off a penalty each. Conrad's on none. So
Conrad's on
Conrad stays in this. If they all get penalties ahead, Conrad is possibly on for a win.
Wow, okay.
So I'll say that again. Audi Motor is on 2 warnings.
Yep.
Hogo Pogo 2 warnings. Conrad on no warnings at all. Zip, nothing.
There you go. So safety car in this lap. Now, let's ride on board here with the man that stuffed it up the last time around. Let's see if he can actually get it right this time. Love it from P4. And off he goes. He looks like he's got the jump this time. What about Audi? He's gone on the outside as well. It's a 4-way dance into turn 1. It doesn't work, boys. You've got to do. On the outside goes Audi. Meanwhile, Epic has held it. He's been able to hold on to it, and he maintains the rage. He's in there. Slippergoon stays into P3. Hogo Pogo P4. Conrad. Cruz comes down up on the inside. Thinks he can snap on those medium tyres. Does he have a go? Does he have a go? Dooku's out. Dooku's done. He's crashed it as well at the start. Probably in the safety car. We've got another safety car caused by a bloody Williams. Safety car deployed.
Yeah.
Another one. What do they say? Safety cars bring safety cars. And there is
that was a very late call for me. You said safety car, and it wasn't actually out for me yet.
There you go. Just when you're dealing, mate, with the number 1 commentary team of all Rush, we're just on the ball here. We know when the safety cars are coming out.
Yeah.
So Dooku down in P15. He is out. And these boys won't get penalty. They won't get points. So the good thing for these lap runners is they can keep going round and round and round, and they're going to get points for their team. So that's a good thing to maintain to stay out there. It may not be enjoyable being lapped, but at least you're getting points for your team, and that's what it counts. So another safety car.
I was just going to say there's a bit of a kerfuffle going on at the back. A lot of people stopping and going, obviously due to illegal overtakes, maybe.
Very true. And I'm going through the chat here, and there's a noticeable absentee here, Winter. I cannot see one governor. Where's governor?
I think he is sorting the the Cadillac boys out.
Oh, is that right?
Maybe that's why they're cooking.
Maybe that's why they're cooking. The governor not in the chat. He's gone QT quiet.
He might keep our jobs. You never know.
You never know. Jeez, I tell you what. After tonight's performance, Winter, you might be seeing us on the Centrelink line. Who knows? So, but no, you don't. You don't get rid of the number one commentary team. You just can't do that. Doesn't work that way. Governor knows he's onto a good thing. He's not going to destroy it.
Main focus, I think, for these for Hogo Pogo and Audi.
Yeah.
Stays close to the lead as they can and minimize warnings or going off track.
Exactly.
That's the main problem. Conrod, there's nothing that Conrod needs to worry about except for staying inside the 3-second windows of the two cars ahead at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to say both cars are like Hogo Pogo and Audi Motor will get penalties. It's very possible, but I don't think it would happen. But just on the basis of what I've been seeing, Hogo Pogo and Audi Motor have been driving phenomenal. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Very, very true. And I reckon they may just end up 1-2. Which way they go, who knows? Good recovery from Hogo Pogo, who got that wing damage. And that's where Slipper's going. He's going to be seen in a bit of trouble, I think, with the stewards. Trucks...
that might be under investigation.
Trucks Cal, how many tickets? Mate, more tickets than an amusement park, I reckon. There'll be a few put in tonight, I reckon. Slushy in the chat. The American boys fighting for the win. Who's going to come out on top? I don't worry. I think this battle now, as soon as we go green, it's going to be down between Audi and Hogo Pogo, I think. 15 laps. I can't see Epic getting a 3-second gap on these guys behind him. Just doesn't seem to have the pace, nor does he have the tyre advantage, which Audi, as you pointed out so delicately a couple of laps ago, Winter, he's got a massive tyre advantage, 6-lap fresher rubber after he had to pit to get rid of that 10-second time penalty. So it's played out for him.
It has indeed. Shiny Piastri.
Safety car in this lap. Yep, safety car in this lap. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 laps, race to the line, Tier 4, Rush Racing League. It's when it counts. And we are racing. And Audi Motors with that fresh rubber on the outside. We're green. And it looks like Audi was going to send it through, but he didn't get it. Hogo Pogo all over the back of the other Cadillac. Conrad's dropped down. Cruz with DM. Uncle Morty. They look like they've gone all through at least the first 3 corners with no damage that I can see. So no issues so far. Mind you, Cumbus is going up on the inside. These guys are battling. Oh, touch, and VV in the Aston Martin blue flags. He's getting the lap cars. So get out of the road, boys, in the lap cars. Aston Martin gets through on those fresh reds. Shining Swarm on the reds as well. So let's see those guys battle it through. So we're back up the front winner, and it looks like Epic is holding on so far, but he needs to get 3 seconds away. He's got Audi all over him right now. You've got Silver Spoon and Hogo Pogo. So the American team's doing the damage here tonight in Tier 4 Rush. Been a great little battle here. Now, does Audi send it this time?
Conrad has a lot of battery compared to his lot.
Yeah, he does. So Audi looking up on the inside here. Thinks better of it. Does he send it up on the outside? And he defends it up there. Nice defending from from Epic. Audi maintains P2, Slipper in P3, and Hogo Pogo. So it is as you were. Conrad has definitely got a lot of battery advantage there in P5, but he's been able to deploy it. He's got the RB of Cruise. Up on the inside, Uncle Morty, another little position, gets himself up into P7 on the Mercedes driver. The the Mercedes DM drops down to P8. So meanwhile, up at the front, and we've got Audi going on the outside. Geez, you don't see too many people trying to do a move here. Oh, he's got the inside run. What a great little overtake there from Audi, if you don't mind. And now he leads the Brazilian Grand Prix with 13 laps to go. Mind you, no. They're going side by side this
Epic
time.
actually holds on.
He did. What
Epic
a great...
actually holds on.
He
Wow.
did. Bad camera angle there from EA. I thought it could go trackside, but it didn't. But they're going side by side now. The battle, Audi up on the inside. He's got the pace. He's deployed all his battery. Does this allow Epic to go up on the inside? And he's got Slippergoon. Thinks, I could get a piece of this. Slippergoon, thought better of it. And it's allowed Hogo Pogo. Oh, bit of carnage at the back. Is that winged? Audi's, no, has he? No. Hogo Pogo's now up to P3. Winter, sorry, you were saying?
Audi's just picked up a 3-second time penalty on that last corner.
Nice pickup. That's why Winter is the #1 co-com. All of Rush, just getting those moments there, keeping the spectators well informed, mate. Well done, Winter. So here they go.
Big shock.
Big shock. That means Hogo Pogo could be a Haas on the top step in the Voldemort limited edition Haas here. Just Hogo Pogo. He's got past Slipper. Conrad there for P5. Don't count him out for a podium position. If he can keep within 3 seconds here, he might get himself up into a sneaky podium. So don't count him out. Cruz in P6 and Uncle Morty down in P7. Meanwhile, the action is thick and fast down here. Audi, now he's got to be able to send it around and he's got to take it on the track. He can't think that the 3 seconds is in his back pocket because it's not. Hogo Pogo just sitting back, relaxing. Conrad's gone up on the inside. Another move done from the McLaren. Don't count him out yet, Winter, for a podium position. Conrad on fire in the McLaren.
Yeah, the McLarens are on fire at the moment. But there is the big battle going on at the front, Epic and Audi Motor. There is a bit of wheel banging going into turn 4, into the horseshoe. Is there going to be an... no words to what's going on here. Hogo Pogo is looking to have a go at the inside of Epic. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Audi Motor takes the lead. He's in the provisional lead. Hogo Pogo is also there, but Conrad is long and fast on his tail. Slippergoon's looking to make an overtake on Conrad again.
He is, absolutely. So Audi now takes the lead. And that 3-second time penalty could have cost him the win. He's now got track position, but he needs to get away. Epic, who really had controlled it right up to this last safety car, and now finds himself even probably slipping off a podium position. Hogo Pogo all up the back of him in the Voldemort limited edition Haas. Looks up on the inside. Does Hogo Pogo send it up on Epic? No, he doesn't. Not this time. Conrad in P4. He's got Slippergoon all over the back of him. Slipper couldn't get past him. Cruz also in the mediums. Meanwhile, down there, those reds of Shiny Swarm and VV hasn't worked out for them, hasn't Winter? They have not been able to get any additional pace and get themselves back up. But the battle at the front, that's what we're looking. And Hogo Pogo is in prime position for the win. 10 laps to go as we come through to the horseshoe. Audi leads on the track, but Hampton or Epic 1 in P2 in the McLaren needs to get past. Hogo Pogo just needs to maintain position. And Conrad's dropping back now. He's almost a second back, Winter. This is not going to help his chances. He needs to stay within the 1 second, get that overtake mode, and potentially get himself a podium.
Yeah, Conrad's going to be doing everything to stay within these top 3, but the top 3 do seem to be pulling each other away. Reminds me of 2023 Singapore.
Yep.
Where Carlos Sainz was pulling Lando, keeping Lando in the DRS.
Yes.
Entire lap to defend from the 2 Mercedes. Is this something similar where Epic is just keeping Hogo up there just in case there is an overtaking opportunity for Hogo on Audi Motor?
Exactly.
That is a... Or is it Audi Motor keeping Epic in the slipstream to defend Pogo. Who knows? But Conrad is dropping even further back. He has absolutely no battery compared to Hogo Pogo. It's going to be just no words. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how this ends.
Yeah, absolutely. Boys are looking for pens for one last time. So there's your penalties. That'll be the last time I'm putting them up, boys. You've got Audi's got 3. You got Epic has got 1. Hogo Pogo, Conrad don't. You got Slipper there with 3 seconds. Cruz with 3. And the top 10, the last one's Mars. He's got his 10 as well. So that's it. Everyone's now gone through. This is it. No one's boxing. We race to the line with 9 laps to go. Audi currently leads from Epic. Hogo Pogo now trying to find a way through, and Conrad's now 2 seconds behind. He's got Slippergoon all over the back of him now. Will he slip it down the inside here? He doesn't. He thinks better of it. But these guys through now. Epic is looking up on the inside here. Winter, I think he's got a bit of a run here on Audi Motor for the race lead. And that looks like a nice little overtake up on the inside. The battle isn't done. Audi on the outside. This has been great. Oh, he's gone really wide. That's another track limit violation. And take a look who's smelling the rear end here. Hogo Pogo looking for a way around. And Audi was able to maintain track position. Great little battle from those two, Winter.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing end to this race. Hogo Pogo is still staying. If I were Hogo Pogo, I would stay behind, stay within the 3 second gap, no risks to be taken.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Conrad actually brought this back with Slippergoon close behind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was 2 seconds at the start of this lap. And now all of a sudden he finds himself inside the overtake 1 second that he needs. And in fact, he's now starting to gain. So the 3 guys battling at the front has allowed Conrad and Slippergoon to actually get back in within that 1 second. So can they get themselves back onto the back of these top 3? In fact, he is, Conrad. Nice work from these 2 guys working together. So Audi, 7 laps to go. You've got Epic needs to get past. Is he going to send it down here? And he does. He's got the overtake, but then Audi sends it up on the inside. Meanwhile, Hogo Pogo goes, well, boys, if you just want to battle out, I'm sitting here waiting for you guys to make a mistake. Looks up there up on the horseshoe. Great little battle here. And Epic now takes the lead from Audi. He's got track position, but he needs to get that 3 second gap, Winter. And he's only got 7 laps to do it. I think Hogo Pogo and Slipper's now got himself up on the inside of Conrad. Conrad now seeing his opportunity of finishing on the podium, slipping away quite profusely. He needs to stay within 3 seconds of these next 3 to be able to get himself a podium. So all's not lost. And in fact, Conrad said, you know what, no worry, I'm going to run around the outside here. These 3 guys.
Yeah, Epic is going to send it around the outside of RD Motor. RD Motor late on the brakes. Does he get the move stuck? He locks up.
Safety car.
Makes the corner.
Oh, no, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's a bloody glitch. Gotta love this. EA, no safety car. I thought there was. Audi and...
Here goes Epic, down the inside. Down the inside into turn 4. Epic goes down the inside, makes the move. Hogo Pogo's there. Can he make the move stick on Audi Motor? There was a bit of wheel banging, but Slippergoon does pick up another 3 second. So Hogo Pogo ran the outside of both of them. Can he make them stick?
What a move from Hogo. Just left it on the outside, but these guys are battling. Audi's not going to go through. Hogo Pogo, though, can he find out? He's going to have to go on the outside of turn 10. Thinks better of it. Locks the front brakes just a little bit. Been a good little battle. This is allowed. Look at this 1 second gap. On the outside goes Hogo Pogo. On the outside of Jung Sao. I can't pronounce it. Winter. I've given up. Jung Sao. There we go. Let's take a look at that on the Rush replay. That was a really good little battle there as we come through Jung Sao. And on the outside went Hogo Pogo. Just sent it, had the momentum. Job done. Gets himself up to P2. Great win. Now, you want to be able to win it on track. Conrad went wide as my Nana's undies. Way outside. Drops down to P5. But Epic is now in P1. He's got Hogo Pogo all over the back of him. Now, Hogo Pogo, he'll want to win this on track. He doesn't want to win it on penalties. Race drivers, that's the way they operate. Audi's dropped down to P3, Slippergoon, and Conrad now in P5. And I think he's put himself back into the podium position here. He might even finish P2 the way this is going. A great little recovery there from Conrad in the McLaren. You got Cruz in the Red Bull. He's in P6. Uncle Morty, 1.5 seconds further away in P7. Mars in P8 in the Audi. And DM in P9. And VSC Paul in Hell rounds out our top 10. So the battle for the front, Winter. It's going to heat up. Slippergoon and Conrad on that front straight. Looks like Slipper got past him. And Cruz is looking for a little bit of fishy too. No, thinks better of it. And Conrad, can he slip up on the inside here? Those two guys. Sorry, I
apologize. Gap to leader also?
Sorry, gap to leader. These guys have got a lot of requests. Mate, they want dim sims, they want potato cakes.
It's a long race.
It's a long race. Gap to leader, Juicy. There we go. There's your gap to your leader.
Conrad is up to P4. P5, they're actually battling it out. Slippergoon, I think he stayed ahead. Conrad is going to send it around the outside of the horseshoe. There is contact. Conrad is forced onto the grass a little bit. Is Slippergoon holding Conrad up?
Oh, I think
to possibly give Audi the podium.
I think that might be the caddies. It might be the team principal. Who's the team principal for the caddies again? The governor. Is the governor doing governor tricks there? He's saying you got to hold him up. You got to hold him up. Need to get a podium here. Yeah. That's what he's trying to do. Slippergoon. Is he playing the team play? You know the governor will never admit to it. The governor doesn't go. Yeah, well, it is definitely working. Definitely working. And Audi's got himself around the outside of Hogo Pogo, but he doesn't need to win it on track. We've got 3 laps to go.
Audi picks up another 3 seconds.
Oh, that's it.
Audi Motor picks up another 3 seconds.
Conrad's gone.
That's not good. Conrad's gone.
He's lost it at centers, so he's going to drop down. So this is going to make life interesting. And I reckon it's going to be one of these guys, Cruz, Uncle Morty. I might just take a quick look at the penalties one last time because I'm pretty sure. So Slippergoon with 6. You've got Audi Motors, so the 2 Cadillacs, 6 seconds each. You've got Epic. He's probably now going to get himself onto a podium. Hogo Pogo doesn't need to overtake here. He can just stay here. I know you want to win it on track. And oh, you say that, commentator's curse. And Hogo Pogo has lost it. Absolutely bottle job with 3 laps to go. Hogo Pogo on track for a win. And he's bottle jobbed it. Absolute bottle jobbed it, Winter.
I think he can still get it. He's just 2 tenths in on Audi Motor. So I think he can still get it here.
What? 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. And he is the highest with no penalty in P5. But take a look. You've got Slippergoon is 3.5 seconds behind Audi. But mind you, they've got 6 seconds. So right now, he's going to have to make his way past Cruz really fast. And these next 2 laps for Hogo Pogo, he had the win in the palm of his hands. And he bottle jobbed it in the Voldemort limited edition Haas. He's now up to P4. Does he have enough time, Winter, to be able to regain the gap and get himself back onto the top set?
Well, I'm looking at gap to leader right now, and the gap says it's 5.4 seconds at the moment, and it is dropping.
Okay.
So, Hogo Pogo is still very much in this for this race win. Uncle Morty is still on for a podium, maybe.
Well, there you go. That'll be a surprise. We didn't pick that. And he's actually gone up on the inside, Uncle Morty. Nice little move into junk. Oh, I can't pronounce it. And he's up into P6. So there you go. He could be on for a podium. A sneaky podium from Uncle Morty. Nice work. Mind you, Mars hasn't given that up either. So 5.2 seconds up on the inside goes Conrad into P7. He forces Uncle Morty wide here into the S's. These guys just making mistakes. That's going to be track limits, you would think. But no, he hasn't. So... okay, so 5 seconds is the gap. 6 seconds to Audi, but he needs to try and get through. He's got 2 laps to do it. Can Hogo Pogo do it in the Haas? He seemed to be cruising to the win there just 1.5 laps ago, Winter, and he just bottle jobbed it. Can Slipper hold him out for just, I can tell you now, SJ, the governor, is telling Slipper, make that Cadillac wider than a BBW model. Just make it wide, mate, and help Audi get a podium. That's his job now. With 1 lap to go.
Yeah, we do. 1 lap to go. Here we go then. Can Hogo Pogo get past Slippergoon and possibly overtake for the win provisionally? Still 5/10 out on the penalty gap between him and Audi Motor, but Hogo Pogo will probably be looking to stay behind Slippergoon and also gain as much time as he can possible.
That's it. He's going to get on the inside. Here goes Hogo Pogo. Up on the inside, Slipper. Got a thing. He's going to get him up on the inside here. And Hogo Pogo's got himself up to P3. So now he's got 2 sectors. Oh! Slip sliding away goes the win, Hogo Pogo. And that's it. Job done. He's done. He's finished. This race is all for Winter, for Epic to win. Epic, he was our pole sitter. He's now only got a 3-second penalty. He's going to win this race on track now, is he? Audi has fought hard. He's fought gallantly. Hogo Pogo, with that mistake coming out of turn 9, has cost himself a win. And we're going to run down. This is it for the last time. Audi comes through the straight. It's been a great battle between these two. Audi's going to cross the line first, but our winner is going to be Epic, and he has won it. Unfortunately for Hogo Pogo, little too late. That one move has cost him. He'll start P2, cruising to P4. Uncle Morty jumps to P4. They're jumping around. Conrod's gone to P5, and Slippergoon keeps slipping down. Into P9 he'll finish.
Yeah, sorry to cut in here, but I did see Slippergoon did do a little bit of squeezing on the exit, did make contact with Hogo Pogo, which cost him the 2nd place on the podium.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Absolutely. Well, I don't know about you, mate.
Still a good race from Hogo Pogo from where he was at the start of the race. Amazing.
Absolutely.
That's it. Epic is the winner of the first 100% for Div 4. Wow.
Congratulations to him. Yeah. Jeez, I tell you what, he almost blew it away, but away he goes. And good work to the McLaren. And he will be, that's 2 from 2 for Epic. A great win in Audi, and he makes it 2 in a row. The McLaren driver leading this championship comfortably. And after the 100%, you'd probably say he's almost the favourite. So we've got Conrad. We'll need to invite him in to the interviews as our driver of the day. So our race winner is Epic. He will take the win for the McLaren. You've got Audi in P2. Whoa. Audi P2, Hogo Pogo P3, Uncle Morty P4, Conrad P5, Cruz in P6, VSC Paulini guts himself to P7. Nice little move from him. DM dropped down to P8 in the Mercedes. Slippergoon, geez, he'll be ruining that 6-second time penalty because it's dropped him down to P9. Mars in P10, Bobby P11, Combust P12. Shiny Swarm will finish in P13. VV in the Aston Martin. Milano P15, Coop 16th. Ian Mack. And our DNFers are Jaguar, Creeper, Peercat, Trax, and Roll Me One Kenobi. So that's it. All she wrote. Congratulations to our podium places. So let them in. Let's run into. So your thoughts on the race?
Yeah, that was a crazy race. A lot of mental toughness you would need in that race, especially in those closing laps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hogo Pogo obviously didn't come out with a win. Bit of a controversial things I've seen, but overall, well done to Epic. Well done to all the podium finishers. Well done to everyone who completed that race. That was amazing to commentate and watch.
It was, mate. It was a great race, great track, may I say, for 100%ers. Sometimes you find 100% races are a little bit, shall we say, boring, but tonight was great to commentate. There was plenty of action. And we've got our podium places. We're just waiting for Hogo Pogo and Conrad to join us. So we've got Audi Motor, we've got Epic who's in.
We could just continue yapping.
We could continue yapping, but let's be honest, mate. The spectators have come here. They've probably heard enough of us bullshitting for 71 laps. I'm sure they want to hear someone else's voice. Conrad's now in.
Okay, we'll start it off with Conrad then for driver of the day.
Look at this. Well, let's take a look. Driver of the day, Conrad in the McLaren. Congratulations, mate. Tell us about your race.
Got battered a little bit at the start, but I thought I'd have a good race pace anyway. Didn't really qualify that fast, but that's not my go anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The reflexes aren't as good as they used to be at my age, but yeah, good race. Some good battles, a few bumping of wheels and whatever, but that was pretty good.
Yep. No, well done, mate. Now, at the end of that race, look, you probably would have seen the penalties, particularly for the two Cadillacs at 6 seconds. So, did you think, you know what, I might be in a sneaky chance for a podium here?
Mate, I should have had a podium. I think I was battling with the first corner, and I sort of got half spun, so that put me back to P7. So, but you know, we were both trying to get a podium, so you know, it's one of those racing incidents.
Fair enough, mate. Well done. Well deserved, Conrad. Any questions from yourself, Winter?
G'day, Conrad. Obviously, it was a bit of a tough race on your side. Epic had it tough too. It's just simple as that. But was there anything that you reckon you could have done better come your side of the race?
No, because early on, the first safety period we had, I sort of got brake checked and busted my wing, so I had to really pit early, so that sort of changed everything. But luckily we had a few safety cars, as is Division 4, so that sort of got me back in the game, so that was fine.
Fair enough, mate. Congratulations, mate. Well deserved. So let's move on. Sorry. Let's move on to the podium. Winter, do you want to take P3, Hogo Pogo?
Good evening, Hogo Pogo. I just wanted to say congrats on your comeback drive from where you were at the start of the race, wing damage in the wall at one point. How was the general feeling when you were making that comeback, especially on the overtaking masterclass of when you had the damage?
Just trying to keep it clean because, I mean, I knew there were going to be like penalties up the front, so just capitalize on anything I get, especially as I was at the back.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah, no, it's exactly so. Continue on, Winter. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, is there anything was there anyone that you would like to give a props to? Race engineers, teammates, anything else?
Yeah, I just like to give props to my race engineer to tell me to keep it calm because I was kind of getting a bit annoyed. But yeah, other than that,
I'll hand you over to Rapid now.
Fun race. Yeah.
No, fair enough, mate. Well,
yeah, look, I'll hand you over to Rapid now.
Yeah.
Cheers for your time.
Yeah, cheers. So, look, that wing damage was caused by an incident just coming out of center S's that pushed you back, and you continue on to the first safety car that allowed you to box for the wings. And then from there, you had a pretty clean race, but you must have thought with 3 or 4 laps to go, you were in the box seat to win this race, and then you just seemed to throw it all away. What happened there?
I have no idea because as I was trying to go on the throttle, I didn't feel anything, and then suddenly the car just snapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at that moment it was very. Yeah, at that moment I just tried to do my best to recover.
Oh, fair enough, mate. Well, unlucky. You definitely were in prime position to win, but unlucky. You made that mistake, and you will move on into the podium positions. All right, take the podium and move on to next week. So let's move on to P2. And our Audi Motor in the Cadillac, who had a stunningly good race, and that unfortunate gaining another 3 seconds. So 6 seconds in penalties is what's cost him the race win in the very end. Tell us about your race, Audi.
Well, starting from P10, that was a pretty tricky thing to do. I would give my props to SJ. I've now learned his name properly, and Slipper for holding everyone back because we both had those 6-second time penalties.
Mm-hmm.
SJ had maybe gone to my second and last pair of hards.
Yep.
Which was actually a really good idea. And yeah, I followed that.
Fair enough. Well, it got rid of your 10-second time penalty as well by that second box, so that really brought you back into the race. But yeah, it cost you at the end those 6 seconds. Winter, questions for Audi?
G'day, Audi. Yeah, good, amazing race from you. Overtaking display as always, as we saw in Abu Dhabi. You did pretty well there too. Is there anything that I'm just going to say the same thing again. Is there anything you reckon you could have done better to maybe, I don't know, give yourself more of a chance of a win? Maybe next week at Coda?
Yeah, definitely concentration with those track limits. As Coda is going to be a pain with those tracks.
Yeah, Coda is going to be a bit of a pain. Is there any shout-outs or props you would like to give to anyone?
SJ as team engineer and my teammate of Slipper.
Right, cheers for your time, Audi. Have a good night.
Fair enough, mate. And let's move on to our race winner. He had an absolute humdinger of a race in Abu Dhabi and got the chocolates. And now he makes it 2 from 2 and the perfect way to start. Looked like he was under a bit of a pressure, but Epic has brought it home. Congratulations, mate. What a win. Tell us about your race.
Just want to say thank you for that. It was a really intense race, full race, sweating a lot. The Cadillacs all over my rear. It was really hard, especially since they worked together really well. By the end, the penalties also didn't help, and then at the very end, I thought Hogo was going to just win the whole thing. He had it under control with no penalties, and then his unfortunate spin. So, yeah. Yeah,
unfortunate. And I bet you it brought a smile to your dial when you saw him spin, didn't it, Epic? Yeah, and that's a yes. Winter?
Good evening, Epic. Oh, what a race from you, mate. Back-to-back wins, back-to-back weeks. Is it safe to say there's a new champion in town yet? Is it too soon to tell?
A bit too soon.
Too soon? Okay.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You don't win championships after the second round. But look, Epic, congratulations. You can't have done much more than what you've had. 2 wins from 2. So we move on to Coda next week. So let's wrap it up from there. It's been a fantastic race. Winter, thank you very, very much, mate, for keeping me company here in the commentary box. I definitely thought at the start of the day it was going to be very much like the governor in his bedroom and doing it alone, but I appreciate you getting in, Winter, and joining me in the commentary box, mate. Hopefully you enjoyed your night as much as I did.
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. Cheers for having me on.
Yep. Exactly. So, guys, look, to our audience, thank you very much for tuning in. That is it. We've got the reserves tomorrow night. And then we move on to Coda. Divi guys, Div 1 will take us up on Saturday, Div 2 on Sunday. And we will be back next Tuesday around the famous Coda track. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream as much as we enjoyed giving it here tonight. From myself, Rapper Pajala, and from Winter, it's lights out and good night and bye for now. Good night, everybody.
Yes.